Okay, hip extension, PAILs, rails. This is an alternative to the couch stretch if the couch stretch is too intense for you or you just don't enjoy the couch stretch, which is totally reasonable. This is another way to PAILs, rails your hip flexor muscles. So you don't necessarily need a dowel. It's just nice to have for balance. I'm under the assumption you know how to do your PAILs, rails at this point as far as setup and execution. If you are practicing this now in this moment, make sure you do your hip cars beforehand, all right? So I'm in this 90-90-90 position. What we're gonna do is we're going to tuck our tailbone, so that's posterior pelvic tilt, tailbone comes underneath us. That alone will probably get a majority of you a stretch in the front hip there. If that doesn't, or you feel like you're not quite at a 7, 8 out of 10 stretch, something you can do is maintain that tilt of the pelvis underneath you and shift that knee forward, but it's not just shifting the knee forward, it's shifting the whole body as one unit forward in this direction without banana backing, right? So that's why the posterior pelvic tilt, that tailbone underneath you, engagement of that glute, and then maintaining that, shift your body forward, and you should feel about a 7 or 8 out of 10 stretch in that hip flexor there. And again, without banana backing, all right? Maintaining this position for 1 to 2 minutes. The longer the better. You don't really need to go more than 2 minutes, right? Maintaining that passive stretch, slightly active, but passive stretch. PAILs, rails, the ramping up, 10%, 20%, 100% effort is maintaining that tilt. Don't allow this to dump out. Maintaining that tilt, maintaining your tailbone underneath you. You're gonna drive your knee forward and scoop up at 10%, 20%, 30%, 50, 60, 100% safest max effort for 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flipping it is posterior pelvic tilting, so tailbone underneath you even harder, maintaining that and then driving your knee back as hard as you can, 100% effort into hip extension while maintaining that tailbone tuck, 100%, both things, squeeze harder without banana backing, squeeze harder, 15, 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax, again, maintain that posterior pelvic tilt, tailbone underneath you, maybe lean that torso and that knee forward in a little more for your new end range for 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Switch sides.